Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi, hey, and hello. Hope everybody is being safe and they are being sound. Today's video is a little bit of a interesting misnomer because I will be posting this in my Let's Talk series about moderator abuse of privileges. However, the title of this video will not necessarily be reflecting or even talking about an abuse of moderator privileges. Because while this particular issue that I'm bringing up, it's not perceivably an abuse of moderator privileges, but it's similar enough to the discussion I feel its placement is appropriate in that playlist. And I want to explain that before I go any further, because Piddlefoot is a moderator for Empyrean. What game is he playing right now? He's playing Subnautica Below Zero. Okay, cool. He sent me a private message, not through the Steam, because you have to be friends with somebody to send him a private message. But as a moderator, he sent me a private message through the community hub, as opposed to now. If Piddlefoot were to be abusing his moderator privileges, he would. I assume he probably would have given me a ban, considering the escalation of severity of punishments that seem to be happening. But this is interesting. This is the first time I've had a moderator litigate issues with me directly. I've heard from others, like Just Chill. That gentleman, Just Chill, spoke about being a moderator on another forum and how they were almost unwilling to punish users. Whenever there was an issue, they would rather private message the user and be like, hey, can you tone it down? And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Never happened to me before. But then, I wake up today in the afternoon. It's a privilege of when you work for yourself. But I woke up and I signed on and I'm like, oh, I got a community message. Now, 9 times out of 10, when I get a community message, it's Steam letting me know that they've taken action on a comment or profile that I reported. Or that 1 out of 10 times where it's like, hey, you're in trouble. But this isn't a community warning. It's not a suspension. I'm not banned. It's just a private message from Piddlefoot reaching out to me. And I'm very confused about this. And if I'm being honest, it's a little bit unsettling. The situation, honestly, it seems like a misunderstanding. So let's get into this. A private message in the Empyrean Galactic Survival Community Hub. And I will be bringing up this the comment thread that this is we're talking about. I'll be putting that up on the screen, and I'll be going through that. But what had happened is I had one of my posts in this comment thread in a topic. I had one of my posts deleted. Now the post was deleted, but there were no administrative actions taken against me. And I personally felt like my post didn't violate any of the Stern. I keep combining Steam terms of service as the word Stern. I should legitimize that word and be like, look, when I say Stern, I mean Steam terms of service. Anyway, I sincerely feel like, and I still feel like my post doesn't violate the rules, and it really doesn't. But it was removed because it was seen as rude and insulting to another user. Okay, if my post is perceived to be rude and insulting, even if I didn't mean for it to be rude and insulting, but if my post comes across as potentially breaking the rules, and rather than punish me, my post is just simply removed, And I reposted it because I felt like, hey, maybe my post was deleted on accident, or maybe it was a bad judgment. But then the second repost was also removed, and you're not supposed to question the actions of a moderator. You can disagree with the moderator, but you can't question their actions. That's a Steam rule. So I guess technically by me reposting my post that was deleted, I guess I actually did violate Steam rules. And he deleted my post a second time, and then he sent me this private message. This is a form of litigation. This is something that I had to make a video about this. I like to fancy myself as a fair person. And if I point out whenever moderators abuse their privilege, then whenever a moderator does the opposite of that, they operate entirely within their right and their responsibility, and they go above the bare bottom line minimum of what they're supposed to do. I'm going to point out when you fuck up, and when you man up, I'm still going to point that out. Now, this is a misunderstanding. I believe that this is a misunderstanding, and because of this being a misunderstanding, I want to point out, acknowledge, and respect Piddlefoot's capacity to try to mitigate this issue with me, rather than just having an iron fist and being like, smash, you're banned, fuck you, kid. So this is me being just, and let's get into this, because wow, I'm at 7 minutes. Okay, so this is my post, and the more you describe your situation, the more it sounds like the issue is less with the game mechanics and more the lack of preparedness and organization of your allies. If any of your allies want to be fighter pilots, I think they're going to have to deal with the price of burning extra fuel to join you on your sorties. It's like asking for a gun that shoots bullets but doesn't use up bullets. There are resources in this game you have to expend to go places and do things. Consider assigning someone in your faction or alliance the duty of fuel gathering, production, and maintenance, to allow the rest of your members the ease of being operational when needed without the downtime. Now, that post right there, it cannot be seen as belittling, patronizing, or insulting. Would you agree with me? However, this is just one of my posts taken out of context. I'm going to read the direct private message from Piddlefoot, and then before I describe my response, because I did make a response, before I show you my response, I'm going to go directly to the comment itself, and I'm going to go over the discussion and give you context. This will be longer than a 10-minute video. I apologize for having to break up my videos in 10-minute increments, but let's continue. Piddlefoot's message to me, he says, I deleted the post because it's patronizing for no reason. The OP, the original poster, the OP's issue is clearly pointed out. Why all the harassment over how he plays the game? Multiple posts now. Make it stop. Literally, your first comment was all that was needed, mate. After that, you start questioning how he is playing the game. Well, that does not matter. Each to their own, remember? So yes, a post correction, it's now posts more than one are being deleted because they are rude for no reason. Proofread things and consider your reaction if that were posted at you with the precise same select words of insult. And if you honestly do that, I doubt you post after that first post. Babysitting, a deliberate insult to belittle. Keep that in mind. Accusing him of not listening to your workarounds and implying that he is demanding the devs focus on his problem in an accusatory tone so that you can lay the foundation of your next insult. Yes, mate, I see it very clearly. Toastmasters Let's Play English Comprehension in Debates. Been there, done that. Okay, let's go to the next video.